Wait, what am I doing here? Reviewing a Yu-Gi-Oh card? It sounds unusual. Well, just know that I'm like the only Yu-Gi-Oh that actually plays this deck. I'm the only one that can accurately review this shit. So we got some new cards for RDA, and I figured I'll do a little cute review. If I'm a bit later at work, doesn't matter. I overworked yesterday. I worked like an extra hour, so I can't see it being a problem. Or I literally get fired today. Nah, just kidding, that's what's happened. But yeah, we got the first card for the RDA structure, something which I'm kind of hyped about. I mean, what the fuck? Kind of cool that this is happening. Now, I've already looked through the support, and I'm disappointed to say the least, but let's go through it. So first off, we have Scar Red Dragon Archfiend. Okay, that's a very simple name, but it works. Dark Dragon Synchro Effect, level 8, 2500. Tuner, a non-tuner Dark Monster. OCG still has Chaos Ruler, by the way. So this somehow needs to be better than Chaos Ruler. Even if TCG can play around with Dark and Dragon. Can this beat those? Let's see. Second effects are once per turn. First one is just in general same stuff the Scarlight has. It becomes Red Dragon Archfiend will face up on the field or the graveyard. That is fine. Second effect, if the card is sent from the monster zone to the graveyard, you can special summon a Red Dragon Archfiend from your extra deck, which is treated as a synchro summon. Then, if it was sent to the graveyard as synchro material for a Dark Dragon synchro monster, you can destroy all opponent's deck position monsters. I mean, especially when going second, this is the bad effect. The biggest issue is that you need to run the vanilla Red Dragon Archfiend, which costs you extra deck space. So I honestly cannot see you run this over anything else than one copy. I think you do play that one copy. The issue is, why run this over Gale's Ruler? I honestly have no idea. Honestly, for the OCG, I don't know why you would do that. DCG, why run it over Dark End Dragon? Good question as well. I think Dark End Dragon is a superior engine. Looking at some of the other cards, that's double true. I guess it does make Abyss plus Red Supernova with some traps or something a bit easier to do, but yeah. I'm underwhelmed, and that's not a good thing. Mainly needing to run the original is kind of a problem if you ask me. And this doing nothing else but summoning another body in Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie. Wish it did more, wish it gave you another monster, wish it gave you something else. This card only bringing back, summoning another copy when we've had Chaos Ruler for years and the deck never being made out with Chaos Ruler is disappointing to say the least. Soul Resonator, Fire, 200 defense. I see what you're doing, Konami. You're not cute. If we're going Fire, why not print this in a duelist deck instead of a burn deck that nobody cares about? But oh well. Fire Fiend 2 on a level 3. Old level. You usually don't want to run level 3s. Double show with Supernova around. I mean, how the hell you make Supernova with level 3? So level alone makes me question them, but whatever. 500 200, okay, so that's matter. Level 3. It's cute. Fire. Fire being a negative thing, if you ask me. Makes it less easier to run a lure for consistency, and if we want any consistency we can run, because unless this card somehow changes things, and spoiler alert, it doesn't, we are still stuck playing Crimson Resonator Turbo, which, by the way, none of this even changed so far. So far, I still live or die by Crimson Resonator. None of these cards get you to Crimson Resonator yet. I hope they address that in future support. Anyways, first effect, if this card is normal special summoned, you can add a level 4 or lower feat monster from your deck to your hand, except itself. Also, you can special monster from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except Dark Synchros, which is interesting. It does not lock you to dragons, which makes me think the synergy with Infinity is not an accident. If you summon this of Crimson Resonator, you can search Infinity Archfiend, and if you summon Crimson Resonator at a level 4 without using your normal summon, it is very easy to do lines with Red Resonator that lead in you special summoning Infinity Archfiend from your hand, which means it's probably more consistent than even 3 actions Infinity, weirdly enough. So it is mostly stuff for Infinity, actual RDA stuff. Yeah, there's probably good targets as well. Undoubtedly, there are good targets for this. I can't think of anything right now that's mind blowing. But if you make Crimson Resonate without, or well, if you get into this via Crimson Resonate without using a normal summon, there's probably something good to be done. I'm also trying to think, is there going to be like level 4 that works off of this? Well, Bone Archfiend kind of works, I guess, but that's like a combo you don't really want to do. I'll get into that later. Um, the lock is fine. It's interesting that this is not Dark Dragon synchros, it's Dark synchros. Also, I'm wondering why would you play this over the tuning, over the new synchros that give you also access to level 8? I'm not sure. Anyways, if a card you control with destroy the card effect, will control Red Dragon Archfiend or Synchro Monster, mention it, you can banish this card from the graveyard instead. This to me yells protect your back row mostly. I mean, Red Dragon Archfiend will protect itself, but let's say you have a Scrap Iron Signal, for example, the trap that negates monster effect and sets itself back if you control something like Abyss. This will protect that. So that's also interesting. And now we have Bone Archfiend, which just looks like a custom made card, but it's official. Don't get me wrong, it's official. Bone Demon, Bone Archfiend, Dark Fiend's level 4. Bone effect, sorry. What's return? If this card is in your hand or graveyard, cast another card from your hand or field to the grave. Special summon this card. Als je wilt special summon monsters van de extra deck rest of the turn, except Dark Synchro monsters. I mean, dit is niet a lock. No, definitely didn't fucking need one. Once again, locking you to Dark Synchro monsters, not just Dark Dragons, which, once again, stands out to me. Also, second fact, which makes this card a bit bonkers, potentially. I don't know many targets on top of my head. Maybe we still will get a good target for this. Target face monster control, so the fiend turn from your hand or deck to the grave. And if you do increase or decrease the target's level by 1. Yeah, I think that has a lot of insane potential, potentially. One target that I can think of, Infinity Sage, this should trigger off of that. And then just any revival and you go to your full Infinity combo. Think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. Yeah. Think about that. But also, decrease the target level by 1, so you can make this level 5. This is level 3, you can go to level 8 without ever going to Red Rising. The only lock you applied is Dark Synchro Monsters, not Dark Dragon, and that opens a few possibilities. Granted, is that really the way you want to play this deck? I'm not sure. But opening Soul Resonator is another way to somewhat easily get access to your full combo. Soul Resonator plus any discard fodder, doesn't matter what. This doesn't specify what you send from your hand or field to the grave. It can even be a Red Rain, for example, that will send itself back, meaning you never really went minus. It's then a true one card combo, basically. It's Soul Resonator. So, I mean, it isn't all that bad. It's a nice plan B, you know? There's actually, and I think about it, Soul Resonator is actually pretty good. It gives you an alternative besides just opening Resonator. Opening Soul Resonator by itself, with any discard combo, is actually... Wait, I was fucking wrong. Soul Resonator is actually pretty good, because if you open this with any other card, you have full combo. Well, that's also wrong. You get a level 8 synchro. Yeah, you get a level 8 synchro. And nothing that special besides that. But that's a way to get your level 8 synchro up. It's something. Maybe we get a good target for Bone Archfiend and the rest of the structure deck. I'm not going to fully judge this card until we get the rest of the structure deck. If you get something like a level 1 hero that can just special summon itself from the grave by banishing something else or something along those lines, that is actual full combo, and that would be insane. But also, this is an Infinity starter. Just opening this and having any revival spell should possibly be a way to Infinity combo, or at least partially. At least a decent bit. And I think that is interesting. Not sure how that combo would look, but that's just something I'm thinking about. So yeah, basically, Scar Red Dragon Archfiend with original Red Dragon Archfiend is a small package. It's cute. It will not be game changing. I wouldn't be surprised if some builds don't run it. Yeah, I don't think every build will inherently run it. Especially going second, it's a very strong option. If you're going second, this will be nice. Soul Resonator, when I initially looked at it, didn't look that great. Now I give it some more thought. This card is kind of insane, but combined with this card, it kind of depends on the rest of the support. But yeah, Soul Resonator, let it cook. It has potential. Because whenever you summon off of this, we'll get an additional level of protection. It also depends if you get a great target for this effect, and if they're designing this specifically for this wave, it would be weird if we didn't. So, based on my source, possible future support, this might be insane support. It depends. If you get a good target for this wave support is insane. This will literally be just basically a new way to open. Or an extender, both in the same card, which, when you think about it, is kind of nuts, you know? I mean, the search is literally free, you don't pay anything for it, you're also locked if you go via Crimson Resonator anyway. Yeah, okay, you know what? I was wrong about Still Resonator. This card's actually pretty fucking nuts. Yeah, this card's pretty fucking nuts. This is still whack. I at least don't see it yet. And this card is very fucking interesting. It has a lot of potential with specifically Verity mostly as well. Okay, I'll quickly open Edo Pro to see if there's any other good targets. Let's see. Do the Fiends. Not that I can think of at least. Maybe some weird Plunder Patrol stuff, I don't know. Mostly Infinity shit. Sant Rubik, XD, I don't think that does anything. Worship the Resonators, yeah, Infinity Sage, like I said. Infinity Decathlon, that doesn't do much, I think. No. DD Lamia, but that requires you to have a contract still. Any of the level 1 Resonators, making Red Rising's effect easier, I suppose. Then again, via Synchro Resonator can add back the Chain Resonator, for example, so I think that is a potential combo. Infinity Avenger, I guess, yeah. This is probably getting an additional target. It's not great for that yet. It would only make sense. Then again, any resonator set with this you can add back with Synchro Resonator. Including, for example, the Slow Resonator, if you for some reason didn't use it yet. So that potentially has combo potential as well. So yeah, very solid Synchro. Very, very good level 3 tuner. This is as good as level 3 Resonator is gonna be. It might in fact be next to Crimson Resonator one of the best tuners. However, it doesn't inherently solve any of the issues yet. We're close to that though. That kind of depends on if we get a good target for the second effective Bone Archfiend. But pretty good start. Although I'm kind of disappointed that the underwhelming card's level 8 Synchro. I hope they bring Chaos Ruler back, otherwise we're gonna cry because we still don't have a very good level 8 option outside of Dark End. Dark End or why was I saying Dark End? Did I say Dark End earlier on in this video? I probably did, right? I sound like a fucking idiot. I mean the Black Feather Rage Dragon. Can mill 5 if you take damage. I think that's a good alternative for this. Not Dark End. Oh well, doesn't matter. All in all, I think the support wave is pretty good of a start. I thought it was kind of disappointing, but I was wrong. So if I give these grades, this is like a 5 out of 10. I don't think this card is a mandatory C play, but if Gilsgirl stays banned, we'll probably play it. Otherwise, I'm not sure. It's good for going second though. Soul Resonator is a 10 out of 10. Like, this card is straight up fucking bonkers and nuts. The only negative, once again, is it being fire. It also such any fiends, so it can also switch to the Resonator stuff. Yeah, this card's nuts. This card's nuts. So if you already have your level 4 extender, this can also just switch. This card's fucking nuts. These two are third support. I'm kind of weirdly confused about that. Better third support than actual third support I got a year ago or something. That also says some things. And this Bone Archery is also very good, although, well, we need a good card to enable this effect. All in all, yeah, it's a pretty good wave. Hope y'all enjoyed the review. See y'all. Well, I'm not sure if I'll see you next time, but yeah. Have a nice day.